forests of Fadir hold many secrets. The oldest and most ancient trees remember well the days of the world before, and many still harbor a connection to the mystic Feywild. As winter melts into spring, the tangled web of fate leads 3 heroes along a new path.
A little blind never held me back. What makes you think you ever could? I'll bend the smallest stone to the greatest mountain, even the moons themselves, until the world knows the name Talamh Dall.
At some point, everyone makes the choice to follow the dark or the light. Some of us make the wrong choice. But if a criminal can return to the path of good, why can others not? Who we are is unimportant. It is our deeds that determine who we truly are. And with those deeds, even the most vile can find the spark of redemption.
Hello, I am Oliver Dunwald. Where I am from is not important. I am a traveling sorcerer who has made a living from vanquishing monsters that trouble nearby villages and farms. I hope that in doing so I may redeem myself. And please, hands off the mask.
As they venture forth to face the unknown trials and dangers of an untamed world, how will they react? Will they run from their destiny, or will they stand strong, ready themselves, and roll for initiative?
And get some music playing in the background. Excellent! Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Roll for Initiative. Episode 2, Into the Woods. Zero, can I get an epic voiceover for that? Uh-oh. I hear nothing. There you are. Yeah, announcer voice is good. Oh, man. Alright, so episode 2, where the party just F's with the DM again. Alright, you guys really know where you're at. So, last time we left off, you were in the woods. You were in the... And I wrote it down, I think. Where's my planning notes? You were in the, Night Forest. It is known, yes. And you had met with some Aridni. You had made a deal to rescue some villagers in exchange for gold. You had then, gotten information about a creature known as the Fardarig that had purchased 2 women and taken them about an hour southwest of your location. It's about, I believe we said, 4:30 in the afternoon. And so that's where we left off. You guys were planning to head out and go rescue these women. Or at least see what's left of them. Did I sum that up well? Alright. Are you guys doing anything before you start heading off in that direction, or are you just going to take off? Okay. You had given the instructions to the other villagers of how to get back, and to basically install a curfew on the city so that nobody else gets taken in the meantime. Are you? I thought I fixed that. Let's double check. Somebody say something. Alright, my input is messed up. That's fun. That's the wrong one.
For Initiative Z.
Hey! It's picking you up now.
Cool.
Alright, I was talking, so they got my stuff. Unfortunately, they missed your announcer voice. So,
Oh no! Do you need me to do it again?
if you want.
Roll for Initiative, Episode 2, Into the Woods.
There we go. Alright, so...
Roll for Initiative ASMR.
Is that just putting the dice up to the mic and rolling them?
Sure.
Yeah? Alright. So...
You take a dice bag music.
Ugh.
Ooh, that click-clacky sound.
Yeah, it actually is kind of nice. Usually I don't like that ASMR stuff, but
We should make a nerd ASMR.
you're a nerd ASMR.
Anyway. Face is a nerd ASMR.
My face can giveth and taketh away. So, let's jump into this. What pace are you guys going after this creature?
Whatever pace doesn't drain stamina off of us.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
Obviously, not quite jogging, but like speed walking. The most efficient form of hurrying.
Okay, so moving with purpose, but not letting your guard down, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I believe that puts Talamh at the biggest advantage due to her insane passive perception.
Yay!
Ser Ridire has a giant helmet on. So, alright, who's taking point? Or are you going together?
I'm not taking point.
The best.
I mean, I can walk in front.
So I'll gladly do it. I feel like I would probably take point because I'm trying to kind of, even though Talamh can take care of herself, I'm trying to protect her, so I wouldn't let her be in front of me.
Also, with Talamh being blind, and her sense is more about, like, sensing stuff around her, I'm assuming that branches are still going to be a problem, so you're a lot bigger
Sometimes,
than
I'm
her,
sure.
and so you can move away the
Yep.
brush that might hit her in the face.
Yes.
Alright,
Okay, that makes sense.
How
Plus, I
big
don't
am
need to be in front to see.
yeah. So, with advantage, Talamh, roll me a survival check. Ooh.
Mm,
All right.
the double
19.
19. Good. Ridire. Same thing. Just straight.
Whee! Hey, wow.
Okay. With that, Oliver, you're gonna get advantage on this roll. So roll a survival.
Okay. Please be okay. We're okay. We're okay.
All right.
Okay. I always get nervous. Is it a good night? Bad night?
It's going okay.
All right. You guys travel, in a southwestern direction, and even though that was really all the direction you were given, you feel very, very confident that you are headed in the right path. You know that the Aridni were keeping people in cages, so, like, rolling cages, so had to be an area that could move a cart like that. and you travel for about an hour, and Talamh, you're the first one to notice it, just because your sense of the ground changes as you move in this direction, and what was soft dirt and a lot of rock, or a lot of roots, suddenly shifts to a lot of space in between what you can sense on the ground, but also rock. So there's stone mixed in with what almost appears to be blank spaces in your vision. Roll a straight wisdom check.
Is that just clicking on the wisdom?
Yep.
Ugh.
8. You haven't traveled in this kind of a terrain before.
Like in my I imagine like I'm on the void spaces, just standing on them.
Yeah, as you're walking, you're not... Oh. Roll me a perception check with advantage. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So you're stepping down, and the ground is very soft. The others haven't noticed this yet, because it's a very subtle shift right now, but you can feel the ground getting softer and wetter, and it's causing some gaps in your vision.
Hey boys, slow down for a bit. Look
Is
down.
something wrong?
Look down at the ground closely and tell me what you see.
I suppose we do. That.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll investigation for both of you.
It's with
It's not
+4.
awful.
I will let you reroll again if you want to take off your mask.
I do not.
Yeah, I'll take the helmet and look again.
Okay.
It was worse.
Oh, they rolled a 9 and 8, and then Ridire rolled a 5.
I had advantage. It was a nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20 with advantage. You know what? Just for the sake of this, because you took your mask off, I'll give you advantage.
So it's a nat 20 then.
Then it's a nat 20.
Yay!
The DM giveth, the DM taketh away.
Uh-oh, he's
Nice
going to take
now.
away a nat 20
I
later.
can be nice. Yeah, I'm nice now, I can be nice later. It's my
Yeah, you can
rules.
be whatever you want later. You are a human being that gets to make your own decisions.
And we still have inspiration too, though. So
You
don't
do.
forget.
Yes,
Don't forget.
we do, so that's good.
Alright, so Ridire, doesn't take you long to get a better glimpse of the forest floor. And remember, this is still the forest that is known as the Forest of Night. It is incredibly dark.
I have dark
feels
vision.
Like, yep. But it feels like midnight when you look around. There is some natural light from some moss, maybe some... Well, not maybe, it's my world. From some mushrooms that glow, that are, Panda, what's the word I'm looking for?
Bioluminescent.
Thank you! The shiny reference that was made last week. It fits in very much with this. Kind of think the forests of the James Cameron Avatar, and, the good movie Avatar, not the non-existent movie Avatar.
The only movie Avatar.
Yes. So it's not like it's all lit up. It's not this giant Lisa Frank world, but there's some natural light given off. Curiosity got that reference. Let's see. So, looking around, you notice that it is starting to transition from a solid forest floor to a mossy, very wet mixture of swampish ground and rock.
So does the ground look any different to you from what we were walking on before?
Yes, it seems.
Yes, it's very mossy, very wet.
That would explain the gaps in my senses.
Yes. If you need to hold on to me to make sure you have your footing, feel free.
I think I will do.
Okay.
Honestly, I could put you up on my shoulders if I wanted to, but then you wouldn't be able to see anything. So.
You think you could do that if you wanted to?
Well, if you wanted to. That's what I meant to say. I apologize.
That's all right. She's good walking for now.
Okay.
All right. So, like I said, you guys have traveled about an hour. That was the information that you were given. You can investigate the area a little more closely for, any sign. You can keep going in this direction. It's up to you guys. What you wanna do.
Can I roll to see if I can find any signs of life?
Yeah. Roll a nature?
Can I use survival?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my helmet off because my...
Yeah, so you're able to, after probably about 15 minutes or so of walking in the area, are the others helping out at all? What are you guys doing during this?
I'm gonna be looking for a vantage point, I think.
Okay. Go
I'm
ahead
gonna-
and roll investigation for that. Or survival. Okay, let's go with investigation. Talamh?
I'm just gonna be listening for things I can hear.
Okay. Moving around or sitting down?
I'm gonna stand still so I don't make my own noise.
Okay. So, we'll say you find a rock to stand on. And go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage.
Hey.
Awesome. All right. You guys are really rolling well tonight. That could be bad in the future.
That 9, that 8, and that 5.
Okay, yeah. But
By the way, that
others
that's
were...
Yeah.
that 16 is a 9 on the die.
Yeah. That's fun. Okay. So we'll go in order here. So, Ridire, you take about 15 minutes and you comb the area. You're looking for any kind of I'm assuming non-nature life, like signs of life.
Like tracks and stuff. Of...
Okay, yeah. You're not looking for you're discerning. What's taking you a while is you're discerning between a squirrel and, something more humanoid.
Yes.
So, 15 minutes goes by and you see what look to be faint track marks continuing southwest, going to and from where you've been traveling. As the ground gets wetter and less tree heavy, less foliage, you can start to see the grooves in the ground. Panda, Oliver, you are able to find a very sparse tree. It looks like maybe for some reason this tree is just not as healthy as the others. Putting a foot on one of the lower branches, you feel like it is more than sturdy enough to hold you. It just whatever has caused this one to die off a little bit has left the branches more accessible. And so you would be able to climb this ways up. You determine how far. If you go too far, I'll have you roll for athletic. Or acrobatic. I can see both.
I'll say... I would say enough to get a good viewpoint of, like, I don't know, like a you know, a good distance. So maybe 20 feet?
Okay, yeah. The canopy, by the way, is about 50 feet up.
Okay.
So you have some room. These are very large, old trees. Many of them have, at one point, probably millions of years ago, been influenced by the Feywild in some way. So they're very tall, very... And like I said, the branches all really intertwine and mix together to create almost a roof above your head. So you go up about 20 feet, and I will have you roll a perception check. And I'll give you advantage on it because of your height. So we'll jump to curiosity first, and then we'll jump back to you. Talamh, you spend... what's your attention span? How long can you go listening before you get bored?
Oh gosh. Probably 12 minutes.
Okay. That sounds about right. On average, you can go about 25 minutes and something you're not interested in. Because of your age, 12 seems reasonable.
I was just going by minutes per years I've been alive.
Oh, it's nice to have a psychology degree to know things like that. And try it out, chat. The next time you're in a lecture or something you don't like, or watching a movie, pay attention and then look at the clock and see how long has passed. It's about 25 to 35 minutes for something that does not hold your attention. It can be upwards of 50 minutes for something that you enjoy. So,
What is when it's like 10 minutes?
ADHD.
Or something you actively dislike.
Or dislike.
I might have ADHD, yes.
I just hate everything.
Oh man, why do you guys keep talking like me in high school?
We're actually a collective. This is your mental state. You need to wake up, Chuck.
Wake up.
Your family misses you.
God. Oh boy. The DM is going to have an existential crisis on camera. That's fun.
This D&D game is just,
It makes
just
for
a construct.
It makes for good content.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
Hey, you can just be comfortable regardless of the origins of this universe. It is your reality, and that's all you need to worry about.
It's true.
And yet I wrote a narrative in which I cannot fly. I must hate myself.
Yeah, we just established
Okay.
we're off topic.
Oh, aren't we always? So, about 12 minutes, so that actually fits in well with, right when, Ridire notices the tracks. And so we'll say that kind of pulls your attention away from you listening, you're able
Aha!
to get a sense of really like the wildlife is very familiar. You're not hearing anything massive lumbering around. You're not hearing nothing stands out that is an immediate threat in your vicinity. And it feels like most of the sounds that you're hearing. Would you know this? We'll roll.
Okay, what am I rolling?
You're not.
Oh.
This is all me. Yeah, we'll add that to it. Okay. Yeah, you're able to distinguish this. The sounds that you're hearing are definitely stronger to your... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. They are stronger in front of you and behind you and to your left.
Huh.
Everywhere.
Well,
Almost.
not to your right.
Does
And
anybody in the party have
which direction am I in relation to her?
You are to her right.
Cool. So there's not sounds of forest coming. Okay.
There are less. It's
That would
stronger than the other directions.
Makes sense.
Is Ridire within earshot of me?
Oh yeah, you guys have all stayed within sight.
I am old though.
I don't know if you're that old.
I'm 60.
Yeah, fair enough.
With a
But
helmet on.
It's not that old for an ASMR.
All right, and I forget how far you can walk in an hour.
I can, at an easy pace, do a mile in 20 minutes.
In a real world, just walking,
About 3 miles an hour.
I can walk about a mile in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's maybe with a little bit of speed walking in there. So yeah, I'd say three, somewhere between 3 and 4 miles an hour.
Yep.
Casual walking.
All right, Oliver. With a 20, a natural, being about 20 feet up in the air. Knowing that... I posted that in because I knew that this would come into play later. That's gonna mess up the stream. I am so sorry, guys.
Uh-oh.
I should not have touched that. Should not have touched that.
I told you that.
I have a feeling he shouldn't have touched that.
Wow, it appears to have not messed anything up.
Can't touch that.
Wow, that's really, really lucky. I might have made settings properly. Somebody go on the Discord and see what I said. Is it 1.8 miles that you can see a candle?
1.6.
1.6, thank you.
1.21 gigawatt.
Alright. You, Oliver, are able to see that the road gets a lot... there actually gets to be fragments of a road. About what you can suss out to be about a mile from your current location. The swampland gets a lot more obvious and then turns to more stone. The trees don't disappear. There is no real break in the trees, but the ground itself becomes more of a rocky terrain, and you see let's see, you're a half-elf, right?
Yep.
Okay, so at the edge of your vision, about 3 miles away, you can see the trees are starting to die off. There's a lot less healthy trees, and you can see a lot more branches, a lot more... It's actually allowing you to see a little bit further because they are getting thinner. So, that's what you guys see. That's where we're at right now.
I'm going to climb down the tree now.
Relay the information of the cart tracks to the rest of the party.
And I will relay the information about the upcoming environment.
And I point to my right and say it's only quiet that way.
Do all three of those line up?
They do.
Well, I think that determines where we need to go.
Ridire, you watch as Talamh, standing on this little rock, points directly at where you were standing, and you just kind of take her and shift her facing south.
Oh, thank you for that.
So,
Well, I guess we better be going then. Let us continue on our trek. Hopefully we can come across this far Darig soon.
all right. So, you guys are going to keep going down your path?
Yes, trying to follow these cart tracks.
Yep. With advantage, everybody roll a survival check.
I got a dirty 20. Thank goodness for the advantage.
Wow. Okay. You guys make very quick work of walking along this path.
Benefit of doing prior reading.
Yeah, that... Wow. I'm impressed. Let's see... They don't actually have any skill in that, so... Okay, you travel, about an hour. And there's no real unusual anything happens. It's very straightforward. You get to the point that Oliver, you're recognizing, was kind of the limits of what you could see from your location. Ridire, you've been able to catch glimpses of tracks off and on during this entire time. They're old, but because there's not a lot of rain at this level, they're not getting washed away. So, it could be that they've been used repeatedly over time. It could be that they were, they could be fairly fresh, but not like, not this afternoon. Talamh. I'm gonna do this. 'Cause I think it's not gonna be enough. Yeah, okay. So you travel for about another hour, and at that point, Talamh, you pick up movement kind of off to your right shoulder, just ahead of you guys a little ways. And it's bipedal. It's not an animal that you recognize.
Am I hearing it or feeling it with my feet?
You are feeling it with your feet. You're hearing some movement, but with, Ridire clanking around you, your gear rustling, the sound is a little muted, but you're definitely feeling that there's something there.
I whisper to the guys, I think there's something up ahead, bit off to my right.
Do you have any idea what it might be?
It's got 2 feet.
This could be the Faldarik that we were looking for, no?
Possible.
You're whispering that to them, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
All of us?
No, just Talamh. She's the one who initiated the conversation. Okay.
So she basically screams at us. That's actually kind of it.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's like the Ember Island players. There, I got a good look at you.
That's awesome. So yeah, Talamh, in her quietest voice, is there's something over there.
Guys, there's something over there.
Knowing that she's a lot louder than she initially was, how do you two react?
I want to perceive in that direction to see if I can see what she saw and see if something starts running away or towards us, based on the fact that we're probably noticed.
Okay. Oliver?
I'm just gonna kind of put my hand over her mouth. Just and then I'll slowly bring it away.
Alright. Talamh, remind me, what's the distance of your blind sense? Is it 30 feet?
We made it 60.
60, okay, excellent. That makes it a little bit better, because then Ridire isn't just up on this thing within seconds. It'll be 12 seconds.
Chase with me.
No more chases with you. I remember happened the last time.
Did Benny Hill play?
No, he caught up to the guy.
I jumped on the dwarf's shoulders. The dwarf ran his distance, and then I jumped off and ran my distance and caught up with the guy. The guy tripped over a log because I distracted him.
Got tangled in weeds. Zero's character walked over and just sunk a sword in his neck, got back the stolen item, and walked away. I had spent 5 hours designing that chase.
This calls for a vault and a jump and a wild shape.
But yeah, so can I roll perception to see if I see or hear or whatever she was noticing? 6. Probably not.
I mean, at that distance, you're not gonna get a good view of it. You're still gonna see it moving away.
I was hoping to at least hear it.
Yeah. I mean, from 60 feet, yeah, you can hear it. You know, that you can move that distance in 12 seconds, so it's not very far.
My biggest concern with rolling a perception check was to see if it's moving towards us or away from us now that she made a noise to it, so it probably noticed.
It actually appears to move counterclockwise towards the path.
Okay. So with Talo's blind sense, if I'm standing on the stone so that she can she see like the movements I make and stuff? Is that how it works?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I like make a gesture and I'm standing on ground that's connected, you can see me making the gesture?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Okay. I will gesture them both to follow, and I'm going to try and move along the path to where I think this thing's going to intersect.
Okay. Let's see.
I'd like to do so at least moderately stealthily, although I am wearing chainmail, so I know that's unlikely.
Roll a stealth check.
I am proficient in stealth. That's weird, right?
It's a little weird.
I always have to do stealth at disadvantage though because of my armor, so yeah.
All right.
I knew it probably wasn't going to be successful. It's more for flavor in that I am moving a little bit more cautiously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gesture that way. You're moving to kind of try and intercept it.
Yes.
And you... Let's see. Alright, so it's not going to do that. No. No. Okay. You watch as out of the clearing steps a reddish looking, or like, yeah, it looks like a dwarf with reddish skin, an antler helm with these ornate antlers, and it's small. It's a little smaller than Talamh, wielding a giant-looking axe. And as you're walking up the path and it comes into the path, it stops and turns and looks at you.
I will say, hello!
It glowers and says, "These woods aren't for you. Leave."
And, if I may ask, who are they for, then?
They are for the people of Kel. Which, how many of you speak, Sylvan?
I do.
Me.
Not I don't think.
Okay.
Let me check. Nope.
I speak Tooling.
Alright, Talamh, you recognize the word as forest.
Huh.
What is it, Talamh?
Well, he basically said the forest belongs to the people of the forest.
Yes, good sir, we do not mean to intrude on your lands. We are merely searching for some lost friends.
You have no friends here. Leave. Go to your cities.
I would be more than happy to do so, but unfortunately it is my duty to protect those who may have wandered. I believe they were sold to someone from the Aridni, and I merely wish to possibly purchase them back.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation! I'm terrible at it. That is an investigation check. I rolled a 2. That is the lowest thing I can roll without critically failing.
Okay.
I did get a nat 20 on if I had advantage, so. But I'm assuming I definitely don't in this.
Yeah, no. Although, I had you roll investigation for some reason. Should have been insight, so roll again.
Oh, guess what? My insight is the oh no, I have a +1 to insight. Ooh, and that is a crit fail. I got a 2 both times.
Oh.
I have no idea what's going on in this thing's head.
We've used up our luck.
Wait, could I roll insight, or is it just Ridire?
I mean, this is definitely in character. Ridire's not the smartest person. He's just got a good heart. You know?
Talamh? Actually, yes. Yes, you can roll an insight.
Is that for like all of us or just?
Oh wait, hold on. What am I standing? Am I standing on stone?
Yeah, we're on
The
the
terrain at
path
this point
now.
has become fairly rocky. You're pretty well past the swampland.
Oh, good. Does that mean I have advantage then?
I don't know if you would on.
As per the feat.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Awesome.
do.
And then I can just roll normal.
Yep.
Well,
I have a +5 to insight.
Ridire has no idea what's going on. But the rest of the party is tops.
All right. Well,
20
As-
20.
as Ridire mentions the purchase from the Aridni, Oliver, you watch as the creature takes a slight step back and grips its glaive. It's a glaive. The glaive a little tighter. Talamh, you can sense the heartbeat quicken, and you feel the shift in weight, putting the weight on the back foot, and the tensing of the muscles.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what is your name?
I'm not gonna give my name to a hokel. Which Talamh knows to mean roughly translates to no forest.
He basically says he's not gonna tell an outsider his name.
This guy seems pretty against city folk. Sir, you seemed to recognize a purchase from the Aridni. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Roll a charisma check.
Can I assist him in that?
Yes, you can.
Do you want me to roll as well, or does he just get
Roll as well.
that? Just base charisma? I think
yeah.
we both. I think he and I both have pretty high base. He got a 12. I got a 21. I'm basically just smiling.
Wow. he shifts his gaze from Oliver back to Ridire and says, enough's enough. You're not welcome. Turn around and leave. Last warning.
Yes, yes, go on. But I cannot leave until I have determined the fate of my friend.
Can I ask him something in Sylvan?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask him, at least tell us if they're alive or dead.
Roll a charisma check with advantage.
Hang on. I don't have very good charisma.
No, but you beat him. You definitely disarmed him on that one. He says back to you in Sylvan, all Nokel all Hokel that enter this area do not live.
I guess I relay the message to the guys, as this is what he says. Actually, wait, can I do an insight to see if he's lying?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, that's my advantage too.
Yeah, I was gonna roll, but there's no need to. He is not outright lying, but he's definitely not telling the truth.
I think I'm sussing out that he's saying everyone who comes voluntarily will die, but he brought them here. Or they were brought here against their will, so they might not be dead. I think, is what I'm going to assume.
Are you relaying that to Ridire?
I'm saying they may not be dead, but he is implying it.
All right. Just looking something up really quick. Oh, wow. I mean, it's
Like-
something, I guess.
I would like to say, if there is any possibility they may still be alive, I would gladly pay for information or their safe return. I'd like to persuade you. Make a persuasion check with that, if that's okay.
Go for it.
That is a crit fail.
Still.
Guys, we're gonna get into a fight.
And with that, he says, well, let me check one more spell, and then I'll tell you what he says. Okay. This should be interesting. He says, your money is worthless, and I would never assist you. And with that, roll for initiative.
I got higher than a 10 for initiative.
Yay!
All right. There you are. And bring the party over here. See if it works. All right. So we have Oliver with a 22, Talamh with a 17, Ridire with an 11, and the Thing with a 20. All right. Guys, it's our first official battle.
Wait. I can use disarming nature.
You can certainly try.
I'm going. I mean, I know it's probably not going to succeed, but I have to try. It is my character. He has to try. So I will say because I'm assuming I see him starting to brandish his weapon in like an angry manner.
Yeah, he actually what triggers it is he extends his glaive and it stretches and seems to double in size almost.
Okay.
He's excited.
Yeah. Excited. Okay, I will say I'm good at coming up with things to say when I'm playing douchebag characters, but it's really hard to be a nice guy. I will essentially make like a calm down gesture, and I will say, please, we do not need to fight. We merely wish to know the truth about our friend. And I'll make my persuasion check with the additional 3, so only a 15. So probably not going to be enough.
Yeah.
But I have to make the attempt.
No, on that one, not enough.
Okay. Good enough.
All right, Oliver.
How far away from us is he?
25 feet from you.
25?
Yep.
Approximately.
So Ridire is still only 20 feet then, right?
I'm right in front of you. If you're on the Roll20 page, he's got the map up for us.
Yeah.
Each square is 5, so...
Yeah,
Each
I
square.
just wanted to make sure because I could do something, but it has a explosion radius of 20 feet. So probably don't want to do that.
Maybe don't burn a giant spell on this guy yet.
But I want to. I have the call. I will cast poison spray. No, not poison spray. Acid splash. And at the little man.
Okay.
I believe is what I will do.
Go for it.
Yeah. So
Succeed on
Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
Mhm.
Yes.
23.
Yeah, that pretty sure that saves.
Yep, and considering it's a cantrip, that means it won't deal half damage.
So yeah, it won't.
Nope. So
It
you
won't do
can
anything.
move, or you can end your turn, basically.
If you want to hide behind me, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, is there this tree here? Is it possible for me to go kind of behind it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Yep.
Okay.
Shoot the thing at him as you run for cover.
Alright. So, then it is his turn.
I think he's pissed off the most at me, so at least that's good.
He's gonna go 1, 2, 3,
Run away.
and then he's just gonna disappear. You watch as the tree, he runs directly into the trunk of a tree, and it almost seems to open up and swirling with energy, and then closes behind him.
That seems dangerous.
I'm getting a vague feeling of deja vu.
Alright, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4 movement. Ah, nope. He's right there. He's got tiny little legs.
Oh, so it doesn't make it all the way to the tree.
He is standing next to the tree.
Ooh, it's perfect acid ball range.
Alright. That means that Talamh, you're up.
I'm probably gonna run up as close to him as I can get.
Okay. And I think your speed is what, 30?
It is 30.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're 10 feet away.
Although I probably don't know that he's trying to run into a tree, so I'm not going to use that meta knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know that since we haven't seen it happen now.
No, you did see it. It happened. He just exited the tree next to it.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
That's weird.
so
Okay.
it's like the hallway chase.
he miscalculated a little bit. He's a little bit... Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah.
Well, okay then.
All right.
You could throw a rock at him with your sling. Or something.
I could. I'm debating if I want to do that or hold person. Let's do.
Person's not bad. And he's just standing for Oliver to beat him.
No, I don't want to do that in case he gets pushed away. Crap. All right, I'm gonna do Earth Tremor on him.
Okay.
It sounds dangerous.
Let me get to my spell.
So I gotta go turn my air conditioner off.
Hang on, it's a DC 15. Why is it making me roll for it? There we go.
The roll is to roll for... Yeah, the roll is the damage rolled.
Oh, I see. I thought I had to do that after he would have done this.
It does it
throw.
automatically so that it's just one
There for
one
you.
move. Alright, so
Okay.
it's a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. What's his saving throw? I think it's 5. Yep.
So he makes it.
He makes it.
loose ground or stone, it does become difficult terrain.
Okay.
So it'll at least be. So that's a 10-foot area around me. I may have made it a little more difficult for us.
Yeah, because now I can't get close enough to him.
But he can't exactly get away.
Yeah, except he's right next to the tree already, so he can travel through the tree.
So that's 10 foot around you, right?
Yes.
There you go. All right. It is Ridire's turn.
I was going to run right up next to him, but now I can't because twice as much movement to move through that area.
Well, I was going to try to knock him prone.
Yeah. Can't. You know what, actually, I can. I'm just going to use the dash action.
Oh, yeah.
Unless, let me double check. Bonus. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna use. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna use the dash action. And can I not control? God. All right, I'll run right up to him,
All right. 5,
drawing my sword as I go,
5:30.
and whispering a little prayer to myself as I do so.
All right. And cameras are now wonky, so I gotta fix something.
Assuming no way I can get between him and the tree, right?
No, he's right next to it.
Okay. Yep, so that's what I will do.
Okay. Curiosity's back. All right, so, Oliver, you're up.
I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt. At the little man.
We'll have to move first because the tree is between you for line of sight.
Is it?
Because
yeah,
you went behind it, so.
Yeah,
I was
there's a
thinking I was
tree
just
trunk
gonna.
right there.
That's like kind of pop out from behind and kind of lob it, you know?
You'd have to.
Or do I have to move? Is it that thick? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well then I will go to the side of it. I'll take to here, I think. Would that be good enough?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
you have
and
a
then I'll
direct line of sight there.
Then I'll do Chaos Bolt for that. Which is oop, that's nope.
That's gonna miss.
Yep.
With a
All
nat
right.
1.
Uh-oh.
All right. Roll it again.
Roll it again.
Yep. Okay, we'll say with that you're able to avoid hitting Talamh in the back.
All right.
Splat. He just like sizzles.
Whoa,
And
watch
then-
it, Twinkle Toes.
I think I'm just gonna sit there and end my turn.
Okay. That puts it at his turn. Alright. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. The cameras are all wonky, and they're back. Okay, good. Don't know why that happened, but I fixed it. So, All right. Well, with you guys right here, he's going to take a swing at Talamh.
Hey. I'm going to impose disadvantage on his attack. I have the protection fighting style. As long as I'm wielding a shield, I can do disadvantage on anyone within 5 feet of
Awesome.
the attacks.
Okay. So, a 13.
Yeah, you wouldn't have hit.
Okay.
What?
And
A reaction to do that. So
then he is going to use a bonus action and shrink his glaive down to 5 feet and attack Ridire. And that's a 19.
that will hit.
All right. Dealing 8 damage. And then he is going to use his movement to go into the tree. You get an attack of opportunity. No, that was your reaction.
Well, let me double check and make sure it is a bonus action to do. But I think it is my reaction, which means I wouldn't be able to. Here. Well, it is my reaction, so yeah, I don't get an attack.
Okay, so he's gonna bamf into the tree. That's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Dispel the difficult terrain.
Huh?
I'm asking Talamh.
Oh.
Or is it just there and there's nothing you can do about it now?
I can mold some earth, but only 5 feet at a time.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, difficult terrain literally stops me from doing anything. Good to know. Because there's no way I can get to him, especially if he can freaking teleport wherever he wants.
Well, I can hand you a stone.
Yeah, but I just.
All right, it is Talam's turn.
Oh gosh.
So he swung his glaive at you, and Ridire knocked it away with his shield. And then Ridire got clipped in the shoulder with the glaive before this guy just disappeared in a tree.
How do charges work? Or can you charge?
You have to have a feat or some special ability to do it.
Let me see, I actually have that up because no, I think it's just an action as long as you... I had that pulled up the other day.
Oh, you can't charge over difficult terrain. Never mind.
Yeah. But I think you can just... I think it's an action you can take.
Hold on, wait a second. I might bone it. I might wild shape into the dire wolf because it puts my movement speed up to 50. I think that's enough to get me there with the difficult terrain.
5, 10, 20, 25...
So charging is not a default rule in 5th edition. But if you are going to use the variant rule for it, you have to move at least 10 feet and be able to take the attack.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna bonus as a bonus action. I'm getting wolfy, and I'm gonna run at him.
Okay.
Because of the way 5th edition lets you just intersperse your movement anywhere within your attacks, charging doesn't really do you any good in 5th edition. Unless you create a special rule for it. Or there's some sort of feature.
Can I not get to him on the other side of the tree?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yep.
Yay, we're flanking, boys.
Don't mind me, I'll catch up.
And that was a bonus action and your movement, so you still have an action.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bite him.
Alright, roll for bite.
So it's +5 to hit.
So d20 plus 5. That's a 10. Oh, okay. There it is. Yeah, that'll hit. So what's your damage that you deal on?
So it's 2d3 piercing damage.
Okay.
And if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh.
12.
Okay. Waiting on that damage. There it is. And strength saving throw. What's the DC on that?
13.
Ties go to the players.
Oh, yay!
Oh yeah, I should probably have told you guys that. I don't think I ever did. I always give the ties to the players in everything because it's too hard to figure out who the tie should go to otherwise. So,
I mean, core
damage,
rules it goes to the attacker, but so it still works.
Yeah, to the players.
That's why I prefer that as well. That's why.
It's a game. It's fun. So, you deal 10 damage, and he gets thrown to the floor as you bite into his arm.
Can I speak during this turn to him?
Not as a wolf.
Not as a
I would assume.
Oh, okay. I growl at him menacingly.
I think he gets the message.
It sounds like stones thrown.
You technically would have had you also technically would have had advantage on that attack.
Yeah, you need to roll that again because if you get a nat 20, then it'll double it.
You have advantage because you're flanking, but also I think the direwolf has that pack fighting ability.
So it's like.
Oh yeah, it's you have advantage. I don't even have to be flanking. It's just allies within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah.
All right, so I have to roll. I have to roll the attack again.
Yeah, just in case you get a crit.
Yeah, the d20 again.
Nope. Okay.
Nope. Okay. Excellent.
Didn't know.
So, Ridire, you're up.
Yep.
I mean, you can close the gap in a dash.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20 to the top of that corner there, because that should put me within 30 feet of both of them.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And because then that should be 30 feet away from both of my allies.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast Bless on all of us.
Okay.
Whenever any of the three of us make an attack roll or a saving throw, we get to add a d4 to it.
Okay.
Get up there and actually do anything, I can at least make them better at doing things.
All right. Then it goes to, if that's your turn, it'll go to Oliver.
Yeah, because that's an action, so I can't dash. So.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Sword Burst on him. Oop, I didn't put the description in there.
That's okay. That hits.
So it takes 2d6, I believe. And then it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
It
or
is
take another d6.
prone.
So-
It will automatically fail.
So I have to roll another d6. Cool. And then we're blessed, right? So is that another d4?
That's to hit. So since
To
this one
hit,
since it made a saving throw, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's
Cool.
if you have to make a saving throw or an attack hit.
So that's 8 damage.
All right.
And then can I get to Talamh?
Yeah.
I'm
Do you want to
gonna
be behind her, next to her? I mean,
just next to her. I just want to make sure. Yep. And then I'm going to touch her and cast Dragon's Breath. With fire damage.
okay.
So there's that. It's a bonus action. So as long as she's willing, she can now use an action to spew fire breath.
Fire breathing direwolf.
Okay.
Talon's thinking, I'm one step closer to being the Avatar.
Wow. Okay, I think,
And then I want to use the rest of my movement to get out of the 15-foot cone I might be in.
alright, so that was 5, 10,
It kind of like out into the clearing area a little bit, probably.
15, 20, so like there?
Oh, it doesn't update it for me. I don't think.
Yeah, me either.
It's being slow.
I put you on the other side of the tree, on
There we are.
the corner.
Oh, there it is.
Oof.
Yep, that works.
Okay. He will get an attack of opportunity.
Does he get that
That's
even when
fine.
prone?
Yeah, it's at disadvantage.
Okay.
So, this seems useless.
But he has disadvantage.
Wow.
Wow, I think he's still
Yeah, he
Wow.
hits.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Ouch.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw, Oliver.
Remember, you get +4 to it, though.
Yes, you get an extra D4.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be Oliver's turn, so it's his turn. It is going to attack Talamh.
Yes, he does have to use half his movement to stand up. If do that.
Yes. So, I'm assuming an 8 is going to miss.
For my AC, yeah, it's 16 in wolf form.
Okay, and the second attack will hit. Eight damage.
Alrighty.
And then go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I've got 17 strength as a wolf. I'm just gonna include the bonus into this.
Well, it's a D4, so it's an extra another dice.
Oh, it's plus a D4?
Plus a D4, yeah. You should be able to type that all in.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'll just I'll click on strength saving throw. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the wrong thing.
I can type it in for you if you want me to just type one. Because you said strength was 17, so it's a +3.
Yeah, so it'd be 1d.
Oh, doesn't even matter. That's a nat 20, regardless of what your bonus is. I'm assuming that's okay if the 18 was fine.
Yeah, and with that, he was gonna try and move, but he's... Yeah, you just scared the crap out of him. So...
I get extra growly.
Yeah.
She grabbed the glaive, like, in her mouth, just...
Yeah, like, you got hit, but he's the one who's afraid.
Good.
So, Curiosity, you're up. Talamh, what are you going to do?
Of course I'm going to breathe fire on him.
Leave him alive so we can question him.
Well, I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I'm a wolf right now.
Anytime you make a melee attack, you can pull your punch.
I will tell you when you think you're about to deal the death-dealing blow, and you can pull it.
I guess I couldn't do that on with fire breath, huh?
Yeah, not usually, but I mean, I go for it, I guess.
Guys,
guys,
I feel like it's in character.
Rule of cool. You can still burn a person and keep them alive to question them.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I'm breathing fire on him. He's got to make a Dex saving throw. What's the saving throw for that?
It'll probably be Oliver's DC would be my option.
I believe so. Oh, it's 15. It's just a 15.
He fails.
Woo! So he takes 3d6 fire damage.
Okay.
Here, I'll just... Oh!
Oof.
Well, that's not a whole lot.
We both roll it bad when it doesn't...
Well, I saw zeros first, so I'll take that one.
Yeah, my thing wasn't updating, so I didn't see that Curiosity was typing, so I went...
Yeah.
Did it.
It's getting a little leggy tonight.
It is.
Alright, yeah, you just set him on fire. He's cursing in Sylvan about, how much he hates, magic users, and... Yeah, he's just cursing you to the 9 hells.
And I know everything he's saying, and my wolf is giving him a big old stone-toothy grin.
As, like, flames just come down the snout.
Yeah.
Ridire, you're up. No disadvantage
Right.
on movement now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get right up next to him.
5, 10, 50, 20.
And, I can swing my sword. My awesome sword.
Swing away. You're flanking.
I
You have
will-
advantage.
I will call out, "Wield me not without valor!" and swing at him. And also, I'm a level 5 paladin, so I get twice. Longsword. That is a crit.
Holy crap.
For 10 damage.
Is that doubling the dice?
That's, yeah, it rolled both there. The 9 plus the 1 is the second dice.
Okay, so 10 damage.
Do I have a gauge for how strong he's feeling? I'm trying to figure out if I want to... No, I don't want to burn a spell slot. So I'll swing again.
I will tell you right now, he is scared, but he is okay.
Alright, well then screw it.
He's a hardy little thing.
I don't fight things if I don't have to, but once I fight things, I end the fight as quickly as possible. So, we're going to... Divine Smite. And we're going to use a second level spell slot, so we will take 3d8 additional radiant damage.
Oh, gosh.
It's rolling. For 9 additional radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I will swing for my second attack. And I crit failed.
You have advantage because of flanking.
Oh yeah,
So
we're flanking. So
it's
that's a 14.
That hits.
Okay, because I also get the d4 to add to it if that didn't hit. And I will do that damage. That is 4 slashing damage. And I will not do a divine smite on that one because I don't want to burn another spell slot. So.
Okay. Okay. Oliver, you're up.
Is he in my line of sight, or is that trunk in the way?
The
the
trunk
tree
is in the
trunk.
way.
Let's see, 1, 5, 10.
But you could run over here.
5. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run over there,
Wee, 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 wee.
and then I am going to, actually, could I have moved here?
Yeah.
I think
Easily.
yeah, I will do that. I just want to make sure. Yes, I'm going to use poison spray at the target.
Okay. He's flanked. You have advantage.
What?
Which means that it's...
Well, actually, this one is a saving throw attack, not a roll to hit. I don't know why it did the roll to hit there.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
It is 15 Constitution, though.
Yeah, he has to make a Constitution saving throw, and it will. If he fails, it'll be because you're level 5, so it'll be 2d.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Either way.
That would have been amazing if it was an
Well,
attack roll,
Yeah, it's
but
2d12, and on
Ooh.
the character must succeed or take 1d12 poison. 12.
Oh,
So he fails.
with a +7.
Yeah.
Jeez.
well, yeah. So he takes 2d12 poison damage, is what it is.
Yep.
2d12. Yep.
Because
That's 14 damage.
14 poison.
Wow. That definitely did some damage. He is starting to look really, really rough. Anything else, Oliver?
He's gonna make Ridire breathe
gonna-
fire. No, I'm kidding.
I'm just going to say, you could have ended this very peacefully, but you had to suffer.
Okay.
That's it. Just want to
It's-
remind him.
It's his turn. He is going to, yeah, he's gonna do that.
Yeah, self-destruct. We all take damage equal to his remaining HP.
Oh god.
And he is a level. What level is he? What? It doesn't say what level of spellcaster he is.
Just have known spells.
Yeah.
Then they're typically cast at the lowest level for that spell.
Okay.
Unless if it doesn't call out specific spells
Thank you.
or spell levels or anything, then it's typically just the base level for the spell.
You watch as he holds his chest and you see a couple of burns heal up and disappear. Very, very little of them. And he throws down the glaive and falls to his knees and says, "Mercy. Mercy, please." And that's his turn. Talamh, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna... debating popping back out of my wolf form so I can talk to him. What do you guys think? I mean,
do whatever you think is best, but obviously you know Ridire enough to know that if the guy's requesting mercy, Ridire is going to stop attacking.
all right. I'm gonna pop out of my wolf form,
Okay.
and you can talk to people during a combat, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Have
say
like super long conversation, but
no. I'm just gonna shout at him in Sylvan. Did you show those women mercy? And then I'm just gonna do a hold person on him so he can't get away.
Okay. He will not resist.
he is paralyzed.
He is paralyzed.
All right. And that's gonna be my turn. I just don't want him going anywhere.
Yep.
All right. Ridire, you're up.
I will sheathe my sword. Say the last part of my prayer. Shield me not without honor. But he's held. Since
Yep.
it's still in combat, I don't have enough time to do a long conversation with Telk.
Oh, until he stops being held.
Well, no, just until Chuck decides that we're not in combat, and we can freely talk. Because otherwise, I only technically have 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So I
Combat
can
and
only, I
communications.
couldn't say much. You say like did you show those women mercy? So I'm technically essentially just waiting for him to respond to that.
Yeah.
But I kind of
Oh.
shouted at him in Sylvan, so you don't know what I said.
Yes, but I know you spoke to him,
Okay.
so I'm waiting to see if he responds to you.
All right. Oliver, what do you do?
I'm going to. Is he still somewhat smoldering?
Yeah, quite a bit.
I'll use prestidigitation and just snuff out the fire. Anything that might be burning on him still.
Okay.
Oh, sneezes and he catches on fire again. No, I'm kidding.
But I will remain my distance and I'll stick right here.
Okay. And with that, we will exit combat. I will consider this a victory when looking at XP. And I think that's a good time to end it, because I know that, Panda, you've got to get going.
I do.
So, until next week, we're gonna make these guys sit and wait to see what the rest of this conversation goes like. So, I'm
Oh, that's
excited
fine.
for this. Thank
I think
you.
he's gonna
Go
be
ahead.
very cooperative. I think he's gonna be very cooperative in the future. So
Better be.
Oh, self-preservation is a thing. And it's actually something I'm trying to do more with my D&D things.
well, also we're playing a party that really helps to do that because especially me and none of us are like crazy evil want to kill everything people.
Yeah.
So we are going to, in most occasions, probably extend that.
But,
So-
I mean, your average creature, after it's dealt 19, 28, I think in one turn, you guys did 32 damage. Like, you're gonna rethink what you're doing by yourself. in
Yeah,
that
if you're a
situation.
sentient creature, yeah. And even a
So-
non-sentient one's going to probably at least try to run away.
I didn't get
Alright.
to cast acid ball.
You will. I
You will.
promise. Very
And it will be
soon.
glorious.
One of
Um,
these days.
All right, guys, with that, we're going to end it. Please like, comment, subscribe, all those fun things. But most importantly, may you roll your nat 20s and avoid your critical fails. This is Roll for Initiative, and we are signing off. And we are done.